I'm listening to Sensei's long story as he, and at the same time, I'm dreaming. A dream about an event that must have happened in the past, or maybe it just seems that way. Mutsuki is on her bed, crying. She embraces her stuffed rabbit, buries her face in her pillow, and sobs. The room is dyed dark blue, as if it were the night sky itself, as if she were Princess Kaguya gazing at the moon with tears in her eyes every night as she awaits her moon messenger.
寂しいよ。寂しいよ。地球さん。私の周りには誰もいない。学校のクラスメートも、先生も、お父さんやお母さんも、なんだか遠くの人みたいなんだよ。全然、知らない世界の人みたいなんだよ。温かみを感じられないんだよ。お話ししても、あまり言葉が通じないんだよ。私、どうしちゃったのかな？病気なのかな？宇宙人に改造されちゃったのかな？それとも、みんなから嫌われているだけなのかな？怖いよ。寂しいよ。孤独で死んじゃうよ。
She tightly squeezes her stuffed rabbit. Its face has been warped and dampened, as if it were the one crying.
怖いよ。怖いよ。もう、学校になんて行けないよ。外になんて出られないよ。みんな、遠くて遠くて、寂しさが増すだけなんだよ。
Mutsuki, I instinctively call out to her in a voice that cannot be heard.
お兄ちゃん。
What? She shouldn't have been able to hear me, right? Or is this also part of the dream? Before long, it becomes clear that it's the latter.
そう。月うさは、お兄ちゃんだけは違うって、そう言いたいのね。
Mutsuki stares at the rabbit's eyes. They're crimson, like blood. Crimson, like a total lunar eclipse.
最近のお兄ちゃんは、よくわからない。いつも考え事ばっかりしてて、遠くばかり見てて、お話を聞いてくれないの。心がここにないの。
True, I guess at that time my heart might not have been there. But that's because, like Mutsuki, my symptoms of being an IC were slowly coming to a head, because I also felt out of place like her.
きっとね、私のことが嫌いになっちゃったんだよ。
You're wrong. You're wrong, Mutsuki. That wasn't it. It's way too late now. I should have noticed her SOS signals much sooner. 私
は、どこにいるの？ここにいるのだとしたら、リアルを感じない私は誰？いないのだとしたら、ここにいる誰かは誰？ねえ、月うさ？君はどこに？
Mutsuki raises her head and looks in my direction, or so it feels like. Suddenly my eyes are looking at hers.
月に、うさぎはいるよね？
月にウサギはいるか。そんなおとぎ話のような問いかけを私たちは延々と繰り返しているようなものだったわ。地上にもリアルスペースにもどこにも存在しない楽園を探してた。模索してた。形にしようとしてたのよ。誰もが思春期の頃に芽生える。ここは私のいるべきところじゃない。ここではないどこかにもっと私にふさわしい場所と役割があるに違いない。
Yayoi sensei smokes her 10th cigarette. The cigarette smoke makes her image fuzzier, into an existence not of this world, into a ghost from another dimension that doesn't exist here.
同志エレシキガルは特に明かりと恋にしてたわ。彼女を第一の生徒のように見てる節があった。 師弟というより仲のいい姉妹みたいだったかな。後にエレシュキガルは肌身離さず身につけていたロザリオをあかりに授けたくらいだから。2028年、4年前のことよ。順風満帆に進化を続けていたバビロンに暗雲が立ち込め始めたのは。
At that time, their funds and infrastructure could no longer keep up with the system as it expanded and experienced greater access numbers each day. The server and communication lines were also gradually reaching their limit, creating a fatal roadblock to the service. When taking into account that their original goal was to make an IC community, there was no meaning in expanding Babylon any further. But the game's user base was no longer composed solely of ICs. They expected further development. Anunnaki was split into different camps concerning what to do with the future of Babylon. Ea and Ishtar thought that they should limit service, but Nergal said they should work out an expansion policy. Enlil agreed with Nergal, though her only reason might have been that she didn't want to agree with Ea and Ishtar. Nabu said that as long as he had code, programs, to write, he had no complaints. Regardless of whether they tried to expand or cut back, he'd have something to do. Ereshkigal observed silently. Sensei said, as fellow IC, we mustn't quarrel, and respected everyone's peace. They came to no conclusion. That said, investing any more would be pragmatically impossible, but on the other hand, they had no practical knowledge on switching over to a full-scale commercial service. Reluctantly, they somehow overcame the situation by gradually reducing things to maintain the status quo. I'm dreaming. That radiance is fading away, like the sun setting over the horizon. The other me continues to shine on the other side of the Earth's surface, and yet...
月うさ、私たちはいつも一緒だよ。だって、修学旅行にだって一緒に行ったもんね。みんなには笑われたけど、私は月うさを手放したりなんてしないよ。だって、君は私の守り神だもんね。
She says that, then smiles like a fairy. As Mutsuki holds her stuffed animal, she turns towards her computer. It has 3 monitors for a multi-display environment. The machine's configuration is specific for very serious professional use. That equipment really doesn't suit a girl.
バビロン?
Wait, what? Babylon? Had Mutsuki already become entranced by that world at this time? Mutsuki continues to quietly talk to herself in her dark room as she faces the monitors. The light from the monitors bewitchingly reflects on her face.
私の理想の月。この世界で見える月にウサギはいないけど、見えない月なら、みんなの知らない月になら、まだ誰も確かめていないんだから、そこには月ウサギいるよね。だって、そこには妖精だっているんだもん。
In the monitor, a fairy flutters about in midair, as if she's Tinkerbell guiding Wendy to Neverland.
もしいなくても、私が生み出すことだって。
In Mutsuki's eyes is the fairy, dancing a captivating dance.
月うさ、私、決めた。私、確かめてみたいの。自分の存在を。私が、ここにいるのかどうか。そしてね、聞いてみたいの。この世界に。私が、ここにいてもいいのかどうか。
Mutsuki hugs Moonbunny even tighter.
見てて。私、挑戦してみる。
While still holding her stuffed animal with her right arm, she slowly types 3 letters on the keyboard with her left hand, one by one. S-I-N. And then she mutters something with a blank expression.
半分子だけいて、半分子だけいない。
Yayoi Sensei's story is still continuing.
2029年、ついにプロバイダからバビロンのサービスの停止要請が通達されたの。現実という名の脅威は神々を殺し、世界をも消し去ろうとしてたわ。それはまるでバビロニア神話において神々を一掃しようとした嵐の鳥、アンズーのようだった。当時のバビロンはまさに半死半生。半分生きて半分死んでたわ。どちらとも言える状態だった。新たなメンバーが増えたのもこの頃。その名はシン。そう、ムツキのことよ。彼女は司が招き入れたの。いつどこでどのようにして彼女と知り合ったのかは誰も知らない。でも私たちがムツキという子を知ったとき、すでに二人は恋な関係のように見えたわ。エレシキガルとアカリみたいにね。司は言ったわ。崩壊寸前のバビロンをなんとか立て直したいって。そのためには優秀な人材が一人でも多く必要だって。私たちは誰一人としてムツキの参入を拒絶しなかったわ。だって司の願いは私たちの宿願でもあったから。バビロンはすでに消滅寸前だったのよ。けれどね、そんな時だったのよ。あいつらが介入してきたのは世界最大規模のコングロマリット、エクサーク。彼らが強力なスポンサーとして名乗りを上げてきたの。
When she says the name Exarch, Yayoi Sensei's eyes sway and flare up. Just what complex emotions of hers could be struggling in there? I quickly glance at my right wrist. I stare intensely at the X seal engraved into the chronograph around my wrist.
彼らは社への従属と引き換えに大量の資本を投下し、諸問題を解決することを提案してきた。
Knowing they didn't have much of a choice if they wanted Babylon to survive, Anunnaki agreed to their proposal. And so they immediately upgraded the server and communication lines and created a commercial service system. Each of Babylon's ISP contractors were acquired by Exarch, and thus a new world system was constructed by Exarch. Exarch was Babylon's new chief god. They were its high ruler. The advertisements all over Babylon deified Exarch. The Tokyo government office building located in Shinjuku, in the heart of the city, was rebuilt as a ziggurat, where it became the headquarters for Anunnaki and Exarch's Babylon division. Ishtar was earnestly delighted that the community had been saved. Ereshkigal, however,
最後までエクサーク介入に異議を申し立てていたエレシキガルはアヌンナキを去り、どこへともなく旅立っていった。きっとまた例の探し人を求めてなんでしょうね。
Just before she left, she said these following words to Sensei.
彼らには箱舟に乗る資格もないのですから。
The only thing she left to Ishtar, who was now suffering from a deep sense of loss, was that rosary. Due to Exarch's large-scale promotion, Babylon expanded in scope, and the number of users grew exponentially. Babylon was boasting its greatest prosperity since it was created, and that force reached all the way up to the heavens. Enlil also began to hate Exarch, though in a different meaning than Ereshkigal did. That's because Enlil saw their gaudy, shining advertisements and their lust for only profit as nothing but ignoble acts. She reached the point where she also cursed herself for ever supporting Exarch's entry.
神聖バビロンの増大ぶりはとどまることを知らなかった。
Before long, Babylon, whose name had spread all over the world by that point, ended up being called too radical by the media. But instead, that bad press became fitting publicity for Babylon. Babylon's stage grew enormous until it even completely covered all of Tokyo. All of its users enthusiastically supported Babylon. The number of users explosively increased, like a big bang. But almost all of those users were non-ICs. What's more, in order to support them, Exarch provided an, at the time, experimental model of a certain something to be used as a server for Babylon. A quantum computer.
量子コンピューターだと。
I have an intense reaction to that phrase. Quantum computers. Computers using a system that, once feasible, will be expected to replace the current von Neumann architecture. The system doesn't use processing methods with old 0 and 1 bits, in short, whether the power is on or off, but behaves according to quantum theory, using quantum bits or qubits for parallel processing calculations. It's a system that shows amazing power even with complex calculations. In just a short time, it can derive calculations that take an astronomical time for modern computers. It's known that many countries have successful experimental level ones, but it seems they haven't reached practical use levels as of yet. Come to think of it, it was rumored that Exarch had managed to complete a prototype several years ago. In 2020, it was officially announced that Exarch had given up development of its own quantum computer, but it seems that was a lie. Was that arbitrary misinformation so they could continue development in secret? Of course, the fact that Babylon's latest server was a quantum computer was apparently only known by those involved with it. But anyway, why is it leaving me this shaken? Is there something in my memories that fears it? I need to remember something. A quantum computer and my keys past. It's bugging me, but it might be too dangerous to pursue that right now. Well, whatever. I can think about it all I want later. I'll rewind the combat's projection and replay the part that I missed during my Berserk episode.
導入された量子コンピュータの圧倒的な処理能力は、ユーザービッグバンを一気に解決したの。
Sensei indifferently resumes her explanation as if nothing had happened. Well, nothing actually did happen in front of her, so that's only natural.
その様相は、海流ティアマトを打ち倒し、その体を引き裂いて世界を作り出した神々の王、マルドゥークを彷彿とさせたわ。
And thus the central server was named Marduk, and Sin was put in charge of raising the AI that controlled it. On the other hand, Nabu was enchanted by the quantum computer itself, and spent nearly every day and night lending a hand to Babylon's reconstruction as its exclusive manager. This was the greatest support possible to Yayoi Sensei, the creator of the world, and to Ea, the presenter of the world. Of course, they planned to use it for their own purposes in the long run. In other words, they continued to hack Babylon. Ishtar used her eye to scout for ICs amongst the new users and train them to be their comrades. On the other hand, Nergal kept an eye on the general users and compiled a database of their real-world social status and abilities. He looked for talented human resources. And on yet another hand, it seems Enlil was boldly trying to hack her way into somewhere. Enlil had been tormented with extreme distrust and suspicion of others since Exarch's entry, and thus made no attempt to inform the other members of Anunnaki, not even Yayoi-sensei, of any details about her agenda. Yayoi-sensei only learned about this agenda later, but the somewhere that Enlil was hacking at the time was, naturally, Exarch. Since when did she start wearing that dark rosary with its ominous design? It looks pretty wicked to me. You know, I think this is a good place to stop. So this is really interesting and a lot to process, of course. So, well, next time we'll continue diving into whatever this is. Bye.